show from Together We Can Make a Difference, the director and founder, Wendy White, along with Sherry Walters. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Happy Thanksgiving.
Happy Thanksgiving.
Are you all ready?
I hope so.
Yeah. All right, well, for those that haven't been to the supermarket yet, you're in for a long ordeal.
My family's actually already celebrated, so.
Yes, there you go. So you've got so many things going with Together We Can Make a Difference. How long have you been doing this, Wendy?
Actually, we finished 18 years.
Wow,
and
that's
so
awesome.
we're working on year 19. Isn't that amazing?
That is great. You get the bell for that.
Woohoo! So yeah, it's really exciting. Right now, there's a lot going on at the Priceless gift toy store, and I wanted Sherry to be here because she's an amazing volunteer. We have had, I checked this morning, before people signed in today, we were 842, I believe, volunteer signatures to get this year's toy store
How
ready.
many?
842, and I believe we'll be over 900 by the end of today. People that have given a day's effort to come and help.
That's a lot.
Christmas, it is. See, COVID, we finished 2 years of COVID with 700 total volunteers, and so people are more willing to come out and help us.
All right,
so
let's.
it's been fun.
So this Priceless gift toy store, what is it?
So it's our 17th year. It's a partnership with St. Vincent de Paul and lots of other places in Jackson, but they're our main get it started, and it was Dave Kimmler had toys that they wanted to give away through St. Vincent de Paul. Sorry, that's my phone.
Oh, it's your phone.
It's my bad.
It's like you've got somebody's accompanying you.
Yeah. Just think of it as bad.
It's not good. It's not playing off music. You can stay.
Okay,
right.
good. So
right.
yeah, it was Dave Kimmler's idea to give away the toys that came to St. Vincent, and that was 17 years ago. And actually, they gave away toys 1 year before us, and then we've partnered for the last 17. And he's retired, and so Mary Laughlin is continuing to partner with us as she leads St. Vincent, and
Awesome.
so yeah, it's been amazing.
Yeah, for many years, Dave Kemmler came on the show,
Yes.
and Mary Laughlin's been here a few times
Yeah.
to promote this. So let's talk about where it is, when, who it's for, and how people can be involved.
Well, we are at the Makerspace, which is on Tomlinson Road, and it's for parents. They come shopping for their children. They have to make reservations, but once they make the reservations, we put them in the slots. We have some great gently used toys, and we have some brand new toys that every child goes home with one new toy.
All right, and when does it open?
We open on Friday at 1 o'clock.
This Friday. And
Yep.
are there
Black
some
Friday.
Black Friday? Are there some rules for who and how?
There are, yes. So we're asking everybody to make an appointment so that we can spread people out. And the number that they call would be 257-2332. If they're able to get onto our website, it's togetherdifference.org. If you have an invitation, we've got I think it's called a QR code. I'm old, so other people manage that. But an appointment is really important so that we can take good care of everybody. When they come to the toy store, it's one adult that's going to be shopping for their own children. There are no children allowed in the toy store. And so that's kind of a hard, fast rule that we've kept with all along. It's hard to make everything look nice, and so we really want to keep things a surprise for their kids and to keep things as pretty as possible.
Well, that makes absolute sense. So only one parent can go through
At a time.
At a time.
Yeah.
And is there a limit on? Do you help them decide?
We call it 5 points. We have things that are too big to go in a grocery bag, and we call that big bulky, so everybody gets one of those for every 3 kids. So if you've got 4 kids, you pick 2 from that aisle, and then when they come back, we figure like a grocery bag full of toys is what we want for each child. And so we actually have got bags from Meijer this year. They have Meijer logo on them. They're lawn and leaf bags. And we
Okay.
figure that's about 3 kids worth of toys.
Okay.
And so during COVID, we learned this, that we can work with a lot less volunteers if people drag their own bag like it's a shopping cart through the store, and it really works. And the thing that we have to remember is to unpack them when they're outside and not try to lift that whole bag into their car.
Wow.
So the lawn and leaf bags, Meyer is one of our partners, and we're really grateful for all of their support too.
Nice. Now, do you need any more? Are you still collecting toys?
Yes, we have to give the keys back on December 15th. So we will be serving as many families as we can. So by December 10th, I think we're going to pull the plug and say that's all the toys that we'll take through here. So between now and December 10th, we will be receiving toys.
And where can people bring them?
Right to the back side of the Tomlinson School building.
Okay.
We're there between 9 in the morning, and once Thanksgiving happens, we'll be there until at least 5 in the afternoon. On Thursdays, we stay late, so we'll be there till at least 8 on Thursday evenings, and we would love their toys to be right there. And if that timing isn't convenient, St. Vincent de Paul is still our partner, and so either store, they can drop toys and they'll end up with us.
And the preference is, of course, kids want a brand new toy at Christmas.
Of course.
Of
yeah.
course, so bring brand new toys. Brand new toys, unwrapped, still in their packaging.
Yes.
That's the preferred. But you do have some gently used.
Yes.
Yes. Well, there's a lot of toys that Legos will last through
Sure.
for forever, and there's a lot of toys that we really aren't in a contest to see who can spend the most money. You know, we really aren't. Our thing is that we'd like to see everything reused and repurposed, and so we have a lot of people that have spent a lot of time
doing
cleaning
it.
and sorting,
Yeah.
and Sherry's taking over the dolls, and so all of their hair is combed and nice pretty outfits on and bagged up, and she also takes over the new room, and so if you're coming, you'll get to spend time with Sherry.
So Sherry has the doll department.
Yes.
Now, when you say you have 900 volunteers, I can't fathom that you need that many. What all are 900 people doing?
Yeah, that's a good question. We start with everything we own is up on a truck. And so the first thing we have to do is prepare the space, which took a couple weeks to get our building ready for us to come in, and then to take all of the shelving that was up on a truck and put it in place and screw it all back together again and make it safe, and then the toys come. So it really, and those volunteers, some of them are there for 2 hours and some of them are there for 6 hours. So it isn't, it's not a clear picture of how many hours were worked, but shifts, we call it.
It makes sense now.
Yeah, well,
now
one
that
of
you've
the
explained it, I can see it. Sherry, is there a certain age group or type of toys or boys or girls that you're in need of the most?
I think we're probably teens are really what
Teens,
we need. We don't have a lot of teens, probably from like 12 until 17. You know, that's probably the big thing. But one of the things I was going to mention is, which I'm very proud of, is we always make sure that we have plenty of books, so that the children can read books. The parents can read books to them, and that type of stuff. And so that's one of the things that we try to make sure. We have a lot of volunteers who do that.
Yeah, that's
They
Nice.
wrap them very pretty and all that kind
Well, I
of
want
stuff.
to talk about some of the other things that you've got.
Yeah, thank you.
I'm most familiar with the gardening day that you do every May.
Thank you. We plan to do that again. I believe the 20th is our date. It's the Saturday before Memorial Day. And we partnered with Jacob Vincencio and with Isaiah's Hub's John Willis III. And so we're going to move the whole project over to the Makerspace property this year. There's a new apartment complex going up across the street from my address where we've hosted for, I think we're on year 15 for that. Isn't that wild?
Yes, that's amazing.
And we've already chosen, we're going to do carrots, and so we have groups that are putting carrots in little baggies for the kids to, and Jake Orsica? Yes, is our author, and he's going to write a book. He's working on that, number 6, year number 6, and then Rosemary, his mom, illustrates for us. And
Nice.
so, it's all coming together.
All right, so there's so much. We've just talked about 2 of the many initiatives that you have. So look at all that you've got, and really your organization. Together we can make a difference. It really is making a difference, and it's amazing. Look at all this. So we've been talking about the big seed.
Yeah, we talked about the big seed. So one thing I wanted to highlight, if right now our Armory Bike Union is up on a storage truck, and we're so sad. It's the first time since Scott Tenbrink came up with the idea. And so we lost our address in July, and we really could use a garage, large garage, that we could use, through the spring and summer and fall. And so if anybody is aware of a space and they'd like to partner with us, that's something that we really could use. And so we do laundry once a week, and we're still doing that, and it's a crazy thing, but if you're a kid going to school and your family doesn't have a way to do laundry, you can go and smell good and not get picked on. Or if you're sickly and homebound, we can help get you some clean clothes. So it's been an honor to do that, and so that's a cool thing. We make homemade laundry soap. Did you know False Naphtha soap is not available anymore?
No, I did not.
See? What are you going to do about that? So this laundry soap that our grandparents used, we would grind it up and make homemade laundry soap. So we're having to try some different recipes with some different offerings. But we make a lot of laundry soap for people.
It's amazing. You're very creative. Well, it's amazing to see all the initiatives and organizations that you're a part of and fueling. But what's even more amazing and really sad, that we have so many people that are in need of help in our community. We're not running out of that.
No, that'll always be here.
Now, one of the things, fresh fruits, I saw that.
First fruits, yeah.
Can you still do that during the winter?
Yeah. First fruits, we partner with Keys Produce, local company, and Prime Cuts, local company, and they allow us to buy bundles less expensive than if we shopped by ourselves. And they've been doing this with me for the last, I think, 12 years. And it's been an amazing thing. So if you have food stamps or a charge card, you can just call up and order over the phone. It's just real food for as low as possible prices.
So you bundle everything together, and there's a weekly?
No, it's a monthly.
Monthly.
So we always deliver the last Saturday of the month, and so 8 days before that, I need to know what people want, and we actually need the way that they're going to pay for it, and then if people are homebound and they're in Jackson City, we make sure it can get delivered. If they're not in the city but still Jackson, if I know where they are, then I'll try to accommodate that too. But we really want people to be able to eat well. And
it's amazing. All right, so Christmas season, the needs we see, I think, because we talk about them more during the Christmas season. But if you want to help, there's several ways. The donation of toys, right now, that's front and center with the Priceless Give Toy Store. And you can donate toys directly to the toy store by going to Tomlinson, the old Tomlinson School, and there's several. Isaiah's Hub is in there, and a couple other things. Makerspace.
Yep. A brand new tenant is Imagination.
Oh yeah.
Planet?
Yeah.
Planet.
So they're in there with us too this year.
Nice. So it's a great location for a lot of organizations. And then if somebody wants to help with any of these things, can they go to your Facebook or
The
what?
website?
Website?
Togetherdifference.org. and they can check out all the things that we're doing. And if you want to help, if it's the toy store that you'd like to help at,
Come on
come
down.
running, because I'm sure we need you, especially if you have energy after 3 p.m.
Yep.
Because our rhythm for these couple months that we've been preparing is to come at 9 or 10 in the morning and be finished at 3 p.m. And so we're going to be open until 5, 6, 7,
Yeah, depending.
8. And so if you're a later in the day person, we're all going to be tired. So come on down and help us in that later afternoon time.
Well, I know you get a lot of joy out of doing all of those.
It's an honor to work for the King of Kings, and that's who we serve.
That's great. Well, thanks for all you do.
Thank you.
Sherry, thank you for being here as well, and all that your volunteer corps is working on again this year. Former Citizen of the Year. Well deserved. Founder of Together We Can Make a Difference, Wendy White, and volunteer with the Priceless Gift Toy Store, Sherry Walters. Thank you.
Thank you, Bart.
More to come on today.